federal government don't release 48 names of people where they sponsor terrorism. Look through the list. I go attach them with this video.
In Borno State, 3 strong generals fighting to protect our lands.
Headquarters say troops of the 29 Task Force Brigade in Operation Hadinkai successfully repelled coordinated terrorist attack on their location.
Now, all we have to do, 2021, the same thing. They tweeted, oh, Brigadier General, Papa, they don't buy him. President will make a statement, he will drop a press release, that one go pass. 2025, the same thing. Drop. 2026 again, the same thing.
When are we going to wake up as Nigerians? When is it finally going to be enough?
Mr. President, the solution to this problem of Plateau lies with the Plateau people.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. I felt the need to do this particular video simply because I'm grief. Now, Nigerian military are losing their commander, their generals, their brigadier. But the problem that I have is how the elites are treating this whole issue. Everybody seems to know what is going on, but they are pointing fingers towards the wrong direction. But I want to walk you guys through this particular video so that you will know the amount of Nigeria gallant soldiers that we have lost over the years. And I want you guys to watch this particular video of Arise TV News on how they painted these whole issues that happened, that is trending all over Nigeria. Let's watch this video together.
Headquarters say troops of the 29 Task Force Brigade in Operation Hadinkai successfully repelled coordinated terrorist attack on their location at the brigade headquarters in Beni Sheikh, Borno State. The attack occurred in the early hours of Thursday as insurgents attempted to breach the defensive perimeter of the military installation. However, the troops led by the Commander 29 Brigade, Brigadier General Oseni BRAIMAH, responded with exceptional courage and forcing the terrorists to retreat. Regrettably, the military also confirms the loss of a few brave and gallant soldiers who paid the supreme price in the line of duty. The High Command honors their heroism, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment to the defense of the nation while extending its deepest condolences to their families and loved ones. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has expressed deep sadness over the loss of the brave soldiers of the 29 Task Force Brigade Operation Hadinkai who died in a coordinated terrorist attack on their camp in Beni Sheikh, Borno State. The president also expressed heartfelt condolences to the military and the families of the soldiers, urging them to take heart in the face of the unfortunate loss. Tinubu praised the courage and heroism of the soldiers who fought valiantly to repel the terrorists and ensure that Boko Haram could not overrun the communities the soldiers protect. While mourning the death of the gallant soldiers, President Tinubu urged the leadership of the armed forces and all soldiers on the front line not to be discouraged, but to draw strength from the nation's deep appreciation for their sacrifices. The Minister of Defense, Christopher Musa, has tasked security agencies and the armed forces of Nigeria to ramp up its intelligence network to boost military counterinsurgency operations across the country. General Musa gave the charge when he met with the heads of intelligence of Nigeria's security agencies and the armed forces. General Musa identified intelligence as a critical factor in the fight against insecurity and charged the security agencies to build capacity to develop human intelligence. He also calls for joint operations between all security agencies.
So whatever intelligence we can gather from everywhere, let's harness them together, make it operational so that we can enhance the capacity of our troops that are out there in the field. And in essence, that's why I brought you. So firstly, it's for us to know ourselves. 2, is to now build up this capacity together. And 3, to make sure that it counts out there in the field. Asymmetric warfare is a warfare of intelligence. If you don't have intelligence, you are going to be blind. It's not like the conventional one that you are seeing everybody. This one, the enemy is not identified. That person that you think is your friend that is close to you might just be the person that is also planning for you. So that's why I think it's important. And then we look at means and ways that we can enhance these aspects, especially building up our human intelligence and making sure that Nigerians understand that they too have a role to play in passing this information as quickly, as efficient as possible so that actions could be taken as quickly as possible.
You watch the video. You heard what even the Christopher Musa also said in all of that. But I want you guys to watch this particular video of VDM. There is a lot of details in this video I want you guys to see, which will lead us to the next video. We'll be right back.
2021, it was Brigadier General D.K. Zekushi who was killed in action by Boko Haram terrorists while trying to defend our lands, while trying to protect Nigeria from terrorism. 2025, towards the end of 2025, it was Brigadier General Samaila Mohammed Uba, killed in action as well while trying to protect our lands. It was set up, his location was exposed to Boko Haram terrorists. Yesterday being the 9th of April 2026, another Brigadier General was killed. Brigadier General Oseni BRAIMAH was killed in action as well, alongside 17 others. And after this, Boko Haram terrorists completely destroyed their camp.
See that lady now, see that lady. This one be the arm store now. They're born everywhere. Born everywhere, done. Listen, I'm the arm store, no way. This bomb never finished for this place where they explode. Situations they pass through every day. Many people don't die today. Oh man, may that's all rest in peace.
So this video was recorded by the only surviving officer of this attack. So between 2021 to 2026, we have lost 3 strong brigadier generals. 2021 was Brigadier General D.K. Zekushi in Borno State. 2025 was General Samaila Mohammed Uba in Borno State. And now in 2026 is General Oseni BRAIMAH in Borno State. 3 strong generals fighting to protect our lands. Now, all we have to do, 2021, the same thing. They tweeted, oh, Brigadier General, they don't buy him. President will make his statement. He will drop a press release. That one go pass. 2025, the same thing. Drop. 2026, again, the same thing. Now, for every time Boko Haram successfully do this, they gain more strength, more audacity, and more zeal to fight more. For every time they do these things. Now, the question again is, when does it stop? We have been facing this insecurity problem for the longest now. And for every year, Boko Haram gain more strength. If you calculate, I see Nigeria, we are in a deep mess. We are in a deep problem. Right now, as we speak, in Kwara State, a lot of homes have been abandoned. Niger State yesterday, I see people, they cross river. They don't run, leave their homes. Nasarawa State, the other day, people were running and leaving their homes. Do you understand? In Borno State, that one at their ground. People don't even have homes. They are working on eggshells. In Borno State. In Zamfara State, the same thing. You don't know when they will attack. Do you understand? You don't even know when they will attack. So where is the next state that will be captured? Like play, these people don't they move. They don't they gain strength. And don't let anybody fool you. Nigerian army, the armed forces don't have more men than these people. How many be the armed forces? Put all of them together, Army, Navy, Air Force, the 3 of them, 300,000 soldiers, highest, 300,000 personnel. And not be all of them, they go war front. I say only Bello Truji alone, have been rumored to have over 150,000 men at his disposal. We never talk ISWAP, Boko Haram still there. Do you understand? Now they still have a lot of their videos. I posted a video last year. A lot of kids in the bush that they are being trained. These people have way more weapons than the Nigerian armed forces. They have more weapons. They have drones. They have everything they need to fight. Now at the end of the day, everything boils down to politics. The question is why? Why are these people fighting? Because before you get a solution to a problem, you need to know how the problem arose and why there's this problem. Niger Delta came, Niger Delta militancy started. They said, oh, you spill our oil. You are getting more from the Niger Delta region and we are not getting anything. Do you understand? Niger Delta militancy started with that. At least there's a problem. And okay, yes, pipeline came and blah, 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 the shed. That one reaches. So what does Boko Haram want? Let's not talk about we don't want Western education. That one is a lie because they just use that one as a camouflage. They have stopped preaching that long time ago. What do they want? Benue State working on eggshell. Jos, the same thing. Jos, Benue, Borno, those are their camps. They use those ones to just send the message. Those are like those are their lab rats. People in Benue, people in Borno, people in Jos are lab rats for terrorists. Just to send message to the Nigerian government. But what do these people want? And don't get it twisted. You know, another mistake Nigerians are making is that Nigerians think that this is a Christian genocide. I don't tell you now. It has nothing to do with Christians or Muslims. It's not. Bro, this thing is, I don't understand it, you know, because why I'm talking like this, the states that are more terrorized in Nigeria are Islamic states. The states where these people, they go carry these attacks are Islamic states. Apart from Jos, apart from Benue, every other state are Islamic state. Kwara, Islam. Again, these people, they don't even call the kind of Islam they say they claim they practice. If they see another Muslim, then they fly now. So what do these people want? Then upon all of this, if Nigerian army can't catch them, instead may they may they give them the same energy, they go rehabilitate them. But there's one thing. In as much as before, I say Shegumi made the arrest him, Shegumi made the arrest him. Until one day when Shegumi said, the Nigerian government knows every terrorist in this country. They know their faces and they know their names and they know their location. Now that day I take a pause. And since then I've been asking for answers. What do these people really want? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, 2014, from 2012 to 2014, when you were protesting against Goodluck, you were hammering on this Boko Haram. Since you came, it has been worse. Still don't claim the lives of more people. And this is why I say, this your campaign for 2027, you don't even need it. Because you don't have the solution. You don't do 4 years. Already. No solution, nothing. Now even your own regimes have they buy people pass. Do these people buy guns? They have more equipment. These people get drones. How do they bring it into the country? How do they transport it to their various locations that they want to terrorize? What's happening in our borders? Who is protecting the borders? Are they coming through the waters? What are the Navy doing? Rest in peace to the 3 brigadier generals. That's the only thing civilians like us can say. Rest in peace, nothing more. We can't do anything.
The things that is going on in Nigeria, your president seems not to have any clue about it. These are Nigerians evacuating from their home, running away from their home, large numbers of full community. There are lots of video out there now. You're seeing community upon community evacuating and running away from their home. The president seems not to understand what is going on. But I want you guys to watch a clip of it. We'll be right back.
Of course, if anybody had told us that we are going to witness what we are witnessing at the moment in Oroland, we will have said it's impossible. But let me use the statement of our paramount king, Oba Johnson Olarewaju Dada. I think the situation we have in Oroland presently, Orago district of Ifelodun local government, Kwara state, is beyond us. Is beyond us. The situation of insecurity in our domain, we must confess, is beyond us. This is our community, wholly deserted now. Wholly deserted. People have fled for their lives, left their properties, their farms, their businesses, Everything deserted now. The whole community is deserted. The whole district, the whole Orago district, and even suburb, they were all deserted now. Eh? Eh? A place that is blossoming for its commercial activities, for its agricultural activities. See the whole community deserted now. See, people left their belongings. From here to Okiowa now, down to Iraban. That's how you see houses closed. Can you see? Houses closed. Nobody. Every place people lived before have been deserted now. I think this is beyond us, really. It's beyond us. And as I'm talking now, we even have some of our community members in the bush. Kidnapped. We don't know their situation. It's a very pathetic situation. It's very saddening. We are worried. We are threatened in Orago district. Please, we are appealing to the Kwara state government, the federal government, and all those concerned to come to our aid. This is a situation we have never witnessed. Even our forefathers, our fathers in heaven, have not witnessed what we are witnessing right now. They chase us away from our farms. We thought it will soon be over, but see now, they've also chased us away from our homes, from our businesses, from our occupations, from our properties. Can you see? Can you see? Houses locked up, nobody. This is the saddening situation which Orago district and its environ, not just Orago district, Okeonya, Kajola, everywhere. This is how it's deserted now. It's a very pathetic situation. We are appealing to the government to please do the needful. Not that you have not done. You have done, but when we have preempted this kind of situation, that there will be a reprisal attack. This is a reprisal attack now. The whole community is deserted. If you see anybody now, maybe it's a vigilante or just some strangers who doesn't have anywhere to go. The whole community is deserted. Everywhere under lock and keys. Can you see? See, this is Ajegunle community in Orago district. And this is how the whole Orago district and its environs have been deserted now. Whether Omugo, whether Okedaba, whether Okeowa, whether Agom main town, whether Oyate, whether Ahun, whether Okeoyan, Kajola, everywhere, Iraba. This is how it's deserted. It's a very serious situation. We are appealing to the federal government and the state government. Please do the needful. You've started it. And one will have preempted that these people will come for a reprisal attack. And they have come indeed. And this is what we are witnessing. It's more than this. Whatever you are feeling now, the sadness is even more than this.
Now, what is the response of your president to all of this that is going on in his country? I want you guys to watch this particular video of when your president is saying that the solution to all of this that is going on in Nigeria is the symbol of his cap. And I want you guys to watch this video.
Who had accommodated us politically, I brought the symbol of this cap, to break the shackle of violence, shackle of ignorance, shackle of poverty, shackle of hopelessness. We must break it together.
This American blogger came to Nigeria to unravel some certain deep secret, the dark side of this repented Boko Haram. And the video that he played, it graced my heart, where some people were saying that they have fired numbers of people and they derive joy in explaining what they have done. And I want you guys to watch this video.
Repenters are former Boko Haram. So all these people here, they were Boko Haram. They killed a lot of people. But they went into rehabilitation. Now I want to ask these old Boko Haram, but now repenters, some questions.
Wanda tsoffin Boko Haram da suka yi repentance, suka yi switching, suka dawo suna taimakawa vigilantes, civilian JTF suke fighting da su, shine ke son yayi.
Was it because of money or
saboda kudi ko saboda
poverty?
Okay, they say they don't have this answer.
They don't want.
Shima yace, don't worry. Shima yace, if there is any answer, if you doesn't refuse to answer, just say you don't have answer.
Yeah, that's okay. You can refuse to answer also.
Boko Haram, they are killing people. So what's the reason they're killing people? Because of the money, or because of the religion, or because of... That's why he wants to know.
Yeah. I'm thinking about now, when you see a white person like me now, because you were... When you see a white person like me now, because you were indoctrinated to hate me, you were indoctrinated to kill me, you should kill all Westerns, right? How do you feel when you see me now? Do you feel the same, like, is he bad, is he evil, or how is it?
Da kuka gan farin mutum ya zo wurinku da lokacin da Boko Haram suna jin you say they are very comfortable with you, they don't have like anything in their mind.
Oh, okay. I hope that, and not 2 minutes later they will kill me out here.
No, just he's joking.
I'm joking.
Just when I'm standing here, joking, thinking I'm okay, there comes this man from the side with something hidden inside his jacket, approaching me, but luckily getting stopped by one of the others. They took him away, and I was later told he had a knife in his jacket, which he tried to attack me with. This is where I realized that many of these people will never change. They are still Boko Haram terrorists inside, now just being paid by others for a moment. Many don't regret a single thing, and this guy would have been a hero of Boko Haram if he stabbed me and finished the white Western guy for good. And later my contact was told he had a knife under the jacket, but I guess he's just taken into the rehabilitation camp again, or probably just still walking around freely.
Stop him, see why you are...
And their mind are already fucked up.
Yes.
So you never know what they can do.
Yes, that's why you stop him.
Yeah.
That's why you stop him.
Because maybe if he killed me, if he go back to Boko Haram one day, he would be a hero.
Yes.
That's why.
Yes.
This is actually very dangerous to be here.
Yes.
For a white man, because their mind can just change like that,
yes.
and then stab you.
Yes.
I'm very happy that you saw the same as me.
But back to this meeting with these former Boko Haram, or still Boko Haram, who knows?
That you know you, me, I don't know you, I know they tell you.
You understand?
Yeah.
Because in say you are a news person, and he can't tell you his story because just like that he doesn't know you.
No,
he doesn't know where you
understand.
come from.
Yeah.
He can.
No problem. When they are killing people out in the bush, I mean, why do they also kill other Muslims?
Me yasa mutane suke kashe musulmai irin Boko Haram? Me yasa suke kashe musulmai a jeji tunda sun ce wancan musulmai?
A yanzu a cikin wasu.
So as a Boko Haram, how many people did you kill, you think? No, you're not answering. You will not answer.
If this man say he killed like 100 people.
100 people. Yeah. So you killed I mean, normal people around Maiduguri and in the bush.
Only in the bush.
Only in the bush. What was your age when you started?
10 years.
10 years, starting with a gun.
Yes.
And the elders, they forced you to kill.
Manyan da suka dinga sa ku kuna kashewa.
Manyan ne suna nema kuma.
Yes, the elders they give them instruction to kill.
Wow. Yeah. So this guy, he killed more than 100 people.
Yeah.
And now he's hopefully on the right path. You needed to burn villages? You even needed to kill children and women like everyone, right? That's how it is.
Yes. No, they say the big one, they are married. If they capture the ladies, they can't kill the ladies.
Okay.
They are married them. Let me narrate in the house. An kama mata ba a kashewa ana aure ne. Am I right? Yes, they are married. If they catch the women, so they are spraying. They are married women because they doesn't have plenty women in the place.
No.
So that they doesn't kill women. If they carry women, they marry her. So they can't kill it. And the small kid, they can't rape it because they never reach that age.
Okay.
You understand?
Look at this. Who would have thought that I could just go here and meet these former Boko Haram and without killing me now?
Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video of Christopher Musa, the former chief of army staff, now the defense minister of Nigeria. And I want you guys to watch this particular video. We'll be right back.
Support terrorists in whatever forms. Those guys don't mean anybody well. If you think you are trading with them and you are getting money from them because you think you will be getting is blood money and you are going to account for that. Some of us, we have some of our traditional rulers, some of our religious leaders that tend to make comments that seem to be encouraging these people to continue to kill people. They should understand. The friend of a thief is a thief. Your comments, anybody that's killed because of your comment, you are sharing into that body. Nobody should.
Now, they seem to know what is going on in Nigeria. They know who these people are, but they don't want to go after them. Even when you try to explain to them that these are the people, but they keep on just playing dumb that, oh, we know who you are, but why are you threatening without action? Now, I want you guys to watch this particular video after the incident that happened that led to the death of the Nigeria brigadier. But I want you guys to watch this particular. No, I don't just want to play it. Just as you are seeing, these are over 400 souls that this Boko Haram abducted, and they are showing it without remorse. Like, we did it. We are the one that did it. So what can you do? Unfortunately, nobody can do anything. And they are showing it to the media. Nigeria, during the time of good luck, only 300 were abducted. All over the world were posting it. Bring back our guests. But I don't know why the ADC, the opposition, is not taking action to also call out this Tinubu government. These are the things that they will use to campaign against Bola Ahmed Tinubu, like what he did against Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Now, they said that they know who they are. I want you guys to watch this particular video of D1. We'll be right back.
Federal government don't release 48 names of people where they sponsor terrorism. Look through the list. I go attach them with this video. If your papa dey there, let us know. Be proud of what your father is doing. If your husband is there, let us know. If your uncle dey there, let us know. Do you know that one person on the list in Peking they complain about insecurity? Whether that's na papa dey part of people where they sponsor the thing. Look through the 48 names. Let me know if your relative is part of them. Everywhere good, my people. I told you, this government they work, whether you like it or not, they are the best for Nigeria. Everywhere good, my people. D1 here. Shalom.
D1 said that he have the list of those that, and he posted it. These are the names. Just as you are saying, they released the names of the people they think that they are sponsoring this insurgency in Nigeria. The list was compiled with Igbo and Hausa name. Nobody from Yoruba is sponsoring these people. It's only Igbo and Hausa people. That tells that this Tinubu government has nothing. There has no solution to all this. They are just looking for who to apportion blame to. How many of you watched this particular video of Kahar Truth? And I want you guys to watch it to know that how some elite in the north are taking it upon themselves to ensure that this insurgency don't end.
But this question is, why does it seem as though some prominent northern politicians and leaders defend the terrorists and the bandits? And I'll give you an example. One of the examples is the Sultan of Sokoto. And this was reported in BBC News, where the Sultan of Sokoto said that the crackdown on Boko Haram is condemnable. The headline, Sultan of Sokoto condemns Boko Haram crackdown. And then in another news, he said that you fight Almighty Allah when you fight Boko Haram. And in another news by Channels TV, he was quoted as saying that Sultan demands amnesty for Boko Haram. And in another news by Daily Post, he was quoted as saying that Sultan of Sokoto tells Boko Haram to stop killing Muslims. So this was interpreted to mean that they can kill Christians, non-Muslims. And people have also pointed out the fact that the Sultan of Sokoto was a brigadier general attaché, military attaché to the Nigerian embassy in Afghanistan. So they are trying to link, Afghanistan will know what is going on there and the current happenings in Nigeria. And then the former president, Muhammadu Buhari. In 2013, he was quoted as saying that the military offensive against Boko Haram is anti-North. This was when...
Anti-North?
Yes. This was when Goodluck Jonathan pronounced state of emergency in Borno, Yobe, and Adamawa State. And then again, Issa Pantami, who later became the Minister of Communication, described Boko Haram fighters as our Muslim brothers and complained that they were being killed like pigs instead of being pampered like the Niger Delta militants. And former Zamfara state governor, who is now the Minister for State for Defense, Bello Matawale, was quoted as saying that not all bandits are criminals, insisting, he said that some of the bandits and terrorists picked up guns because vigilantes wronged them. And while he was in government, he pushed all kinds of amnesty programs for these bandits. And his former head later came out and made all sorts of allegations that while he was governor in Zamfara, that he uses the state house to harbor bandits, and he even bought, I think he said, about 150 Toyota Hilux vehicles for them, and also bought roasted cattle from this bandit. And then again, our current vice president, Kashim Shettima, he was quoted in 2011. He said the Boko Haram people are human beings who deserve fair hearing. This was when he was still governor, and called them our brothers. He called for dialogue instead of a hard crackdown. And this is the man who, the popular Boko Haram terrorist who was later apprehended, Kabiru Sokoto, after bombing the Catholic Church, was later caught in the Borno Governor's Lodge in Abuja here. After he escaped from police custody, he was caught in the Governor's Lodge. And a lot of things. There was a time a sheriff also said something. He said that it was not him that started Boko Haram, that it was Kashim Shettima, even though he later denied all of these are reports. And we've also seen where terrorist leaders are Tuban in, I've forgotten the name of that place. They were made chiefs. So why is it that it seems northern politicians and leaders defend these terrorists and bandits?
I am not a sympathizer of the sympathizers of Boko Haram or any criminal in Nigeria, no matter his position. I will never support or be a sympathizer of a terrorist or a sympathizer of a terrorist. If someone is sympathizing with the terrorist and he's been arrested by the government, I will not sympathize with him because I know the damage they have done to our people. And I said it in one of my clips that all the Muslims should disclaim the terrorists and their sympathizers and supporters. Any cleric who comes out to publicly sympathize with the terrorists, I disown him.
In a society that works, by now, Gumi should be in prison. Emma Sokoto should be in prison. A lot of these elites that they know that even the vice president should be in prison. But unfortunately, they know they are just turning blind eye. Anyway, I want you guys to watch this video. We'll be right back.
And why are people not crying out to help the Nigerians? The ones who are suffering and afflicted. They're not being killed because they're criminals. They're not being massacred because they've done things wrong. They're being massacred in innocence. Their blood is being poured out. Their throats are being cut. Their babies are being burned to charcoal. And their homes are completely destroyed. Their villages are gone, desolate. But nobody is speaking. How many people are rebuilding in Nigeria? How many of the villages that have been burned have been rebuilt? None. For 2 decades. Billions of dollars, organizations, government, UN, all these people. What about the people in Nigeria, the big pastors? The millionaires, the billionaires? The ones in Abuja and Lagos and big cities, where are they? As they accumulate for their pockets, as they build mansions, as they ride around in their Land Cruisers and convoys with 30 people running alongside them with security. Yet they're on looking their own people being massacred. How? What Christ do you serve if that's how you act and that's what you do?
Anyway, I'm going to end my video here. I love you guys. God love you more. If you love us, the only way you can show your support to us, so like this video, comment your thoughts about this video. Until we meet again. Bye.
Mr. President, the solution to this problem of Plateau lies with the Plateau people. If we are ready for it, we'll provide a solution to you, Mr. President. And that is why the suggestion that let's have a closed-door meeting in Abuja, and we will tell the truth. We will say the truth, so that at the end of the day, as we gather here, everybody will make a commitment that no more on the plateau. It is not security that will bring peace.
When are we going to wake up as Nigerians? When is it finally going to be enough? Like, is it... We can't even begin to talk about the economy right now, the poverty rates. We can't begin to talk about the lack of infrastructure in this country. That's not bad enough. Innocent people and Christians in the north are constantly being slaughtered. Lives are being lost for nothing. The people have to migrate from their towns, from their homes, from their villages, because they know that nothing will be done. I swear it's not normal. I swear to God, this is not normal.
Nigeria government, there are more than 3,000 people in this community that have been sacked. Guys, these people no pass 3,000.
That's 3,000.
These people are more than 6,007. Look at how people and they have sacked them from their community.
And we don't drive for like how many minutes now?
See people. I thought
this is Benue, Nasarawa.
Gada Wudu.
Right now we are in Nasarawa.
All those people we left behind.
Those people now, maybe they don't even know what is going on yet.
Guy, there is problem in this country.
empty and overload sir, because of where are they heading to? Where would they?
Where are they heading to? They don't even know. Most of them, they don't have shelter again. Guy, this is bad. Very, very bad. The common people are the ones suffering. The poor masses. And most of these things happen prior to election. These big men, all these politicians, their children are abroad now studying. Their children, just look at this one with her baby. Where are we heading to in this country? Where are we heading to? Guy, are you seeing what is happening here? Look at how people are crying. It's very bad.
What happened? Inside village, it happened.